So the thing that made UA better than all the groups that was out was that we was rhyming like we was straight from the block, and nobody was doing that. And we was taking all of the natural hood elements and we was incorporating it with our music. Now, not to say dudes wasn't doing that, but they was more gimmicks. They was more, you know what I'm saying? It was all about the gimmicks. So even all of the groups that was coming out, that was like, you know what I mean, at the same time, like, just say the dudes from Harlem, Cam and them was Children of the Corn. That's a gimmick. The Locks was the Warlocks. That's a gimmick. And even our name, which was Uptown Assassins, was right in the lane of that. But our content wasn't really matching our name, and being that we was assassins, shooting and shit like that was just typical with assassin work. But that wasn't our MO. We wasn't rhyming like, yeah, we just assassins and we assassinate. No, we wasn't doing that. We was just uptown assassins. That was our MO. It was more or less of our style, or what we was representing. The part that we was representing up there was uptown. So that's how that went with the Uptown Assassins. So we still, you know what I mean? We got On the Rise recorded and everything. So when we started with On the Rise, you know what I mean? We started off, we made a tape. We made a tape version. Because y'all got to understand the processes is slow. So when we made the tape, we had the tape out. It was like a classical tape. It wasn't like no duplication tapes. It was like a tapes where the cover was made professionally. We put it out, and it did better than we expected. You know what I'm saying? And everybody liked it, that record, the 2 records that we chose to put out. Now, we got that out. Boom. So you got to understand, we already had a reputation for doing shows, for doing parties, because, you know what I mean, I didn't really get into the party history. We was doing house parties and all these kind of parties with DJ Hardcore and DJ Storm and DJ Key. But that's not part of the Uptown Assassins, you know what I mean, shit I'm talking about. But we already had that history ready. So what we did was, we put the vinyl, we went to what is it? I was about to say distro kid. We went to disc makers. And at that time, and point in time, disc makers, where if you was an independent record label, you go and press up your vinyl. And now you got to understand our age. We like 17, 18, and like that. We 17, 18, 19. This is our age bracket of, you know what I mean, all the groups and the people that we hanging with. So we already down at disc makers and we pressed up our single, but the single take like 6 months to get back to you when you pressing up vinyl. So in that period of time, we was promoting the tapes, promoting the tape. So the tape got to my man C.A.T, you know what I'm saying, in Virginia. When one of the times we was down there grinding, I bumped into C.A.T and E, and so I put them on with the tapes and all of that, and you know what I mean. And C.A.T is, if you don't know C.A.T, you know what I mean, he go by C.A.T Lion. C.A.T is the fucking man, bro. So when we get down there and we meet C.A.T and E in Virginia, we promoting our tape. Yo, I mean, like, we didn't understand what we had. C.A.T did. So C.A.T immediately locked in with me like, yo, and he got all information about everything with the group, with our situation. Like, he was on it. Like, C.A.T was so official. I mean, like, yo, bro, C.A.T was official. Now, we didn't know what we had. We just doing what we doing because it's just like a part of life and growing, and you know what I mean, and the culture we into. This is just like typical, like, this is like steps of elevation. This is not like, we not looking at the bigger picture. But C.A.T seen that, and he knew shit that we didn't even know, and he was already like eyeing the kind of moves we was making. So we making these moves, and then he, you know what I mean, he get with us because we was linked up. We knew each other, but then once the music part came in, I mean, like, C.A.T was, yo, it's phenomenal. So we get back to the city, and the vinyl come out. So when the vinyl come out, the vinyl is doing OD good. I mean, like we just going up levels, going up levels. The vinyl is doing good. You understand what I'm saying? So the vinyl was doing good. So then C.A.T and E come to the city. You know what I mean? And they like on some, yo, what's up? Like, yo, we about to book y'all with some shows out here. We already doing shows all over New York. So C.A.T like, yo, we gonna book y'all some shows out here. We gonna start doing the promotion. I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna manage y'all. I got y'all. Don't worry about it. And I mean, like, C.A.T was the dude, bro. For real. So now at the same time, E was there. E is basically, and C.A.T is basically like bros. So E was more optimistic. C.A.T just was ready to just jump right in. Now E was there and he was always doing everything, but E was more optimistic than C.A.T. C.A.T was all out. E was the optimistic. Perfect combination for a team, though. So now we set the show up in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? So when the show go up in Virginia, we got like I'm not sure if it was North Carolina or then Virginia, but I know they had like a couple of shows set up for us. But I know one of them was in the Hilton Hotel with Fight from a Tribe Called Quest. And we put on a fucking classic show. I mean, the show was crazy. So I'm gonna talk about that show too. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna get a little bit more in the C.A.T. But so the show was crazy. We get in the hotel. They, you know what I mean? They got the whole shit packed. Shit is packed. Everybody waiting to see Uptown Assassins because the record is promoted. So we get there. Boom. So everybody knew C.A.T was fucking with us in town, and you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So it was a local artist. You know what I mean? And he had a local group. And it was like similar to Uptown Assassins, but I don't really know. I wasn't really paying them no attention, but I heard, like, you know, that's who they was after the incident played out. So while we get up there, we already, the Assassins, we already figured our show out. So our show, we checked the show, we went over the show, and we was like, damn, this show is a bit too long. You know what I mean? We might dull the crowd out. So we figured that out. And at this time, we wasn't doing no, we doing our songs straight up. We ain't doing no voiceover shit. So we had the two singles, we was gonna do it, then we had a third song, and it was dragging it out. You know what I'm saying? So, I bet. So the show go on, boom. We start with On the Rise. On the Rise is going crazy. Everybody going crazy for On the Rise. So we killing it. Then we do another song. I don't think it was Live from the Swamps because O wasn't there. So we did the other song. And then in the middle of the other song, the dudes that was the local rappers, I don't know who the kid was. I still don't know who he was today. They just told me who he was. So he started like saying, yeah, fuck that, yelling out whatever set they was and putting his hands in the air. So then when he started doing that, he took the crowd energy, like the crowd would stop supporting us. So now it wasn't my verse already passed. So as I'm doing the backups for the homies, I'm looking and they losing their confidence in the show. So we already had a signal that we wasn't gonna do the last song. So while I think L was doing the last verse, me and Poe and Face is saying, yo, we gonna do the last song? They saying no. I'm saying, yeah, we doing it. Fuck that. These niggas trying to play us. And then they like, you know, we got seconds and we gotta talk off the mic. And then I'm in disagreement with the Assassins on stage. You know what I mean? L wasn't part of the agreement because he was doing his verse. And then as they backing him up, I'm like, we doing the third song. They like facing them like, nah, we ain't doing it. I'm like, yo, bro, y'all niggas is bugging. So then the song ended, and then all of them walked off the stage, and I stayed doing the stage. I was fucking pissed, bro. And the beat came on, and I skipped. I was on that song. I was probably like number 3. So I skipped straight to my verse when the beat came on. It was one of my favorite beats, so I knew it. The beat came on. I went straight for Homie Head. I said the whole verse pointing at him, acting like I'm mad. I was going crazy. Yo, the crowd went crazy. Yo, I mean, the whole crowd was jumping, and Homie was standing in the middle of the crowd. It was like a big wave, and he was the only one not moving. and everybody was looking at him because they knew I was talking to him. And then fucking shit went crazy. Everybody was like, and then the verse was so fucking deadly. Damn, I can say that shit now, but I ain't gonna do that. I still remember that shit. That was my go-to rhyme. Anyway, so the dude was standing there. He was looking stupid. I mean, it's like he turned pale. This is a black nigga. He turned fucking pale. The whole crowd going crazy, and they like looking at him like, oh, yo, I shut him down. And then like, yo, I walked off stage, everybody applauding like, yo, that shit was crazy. We never heard a rhyme like that. We never heard a rhyme like that. The rhyme was retarded, bro. So I get off stage, God bless the dead. Fife ran up to me and he said to me, yo, bro, that was some other shit, bro. He was like, yo, bro, you that nigga, bro. You that nigga, yo. I said, word, hearing that shit from you, bro? Cause you know, you regarded as one of the, I was respecting his shit, his career, but I wasn't like a fan of Fife. Fife walked up to me, but I understood that Fife had like top level skills. I had no doubt in his skills. So for somebody like him to walk up to me, and I'm only like probably like 17, 18, and he'd be like, yo, bro, you the fucking man, yo. I said, for real? He said, yo, that first, yo, that's next level. And I'm walking to my room. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I get in the room immediately. I got bitches, everybody running in the room. It's getting crazy. It got crazy. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into what happened in town with the girls and all that shit. It got crazy, but that was a great show. Then Fife went up there. Fife killed it. You know, Fife, he did his parts on all his hits. Then he did his single that was out. You know what I mean? That was one of C.A.T and E events that they held at the Hilton Hotel with the Uptown Assassins and with Fife. The year had to be like mid 95, 1995 or 96. But I mean, it was a great show, great experience. And now I gotta figure out what happened after that. Yo, that year, cause we went back. I was about to tell y'all, add on what happened at the second time we came back for a show. So that show